Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on PCLN NVDA TSLA NFLX CMG. PCLN NVDA TSLA NFLX CMG. I'm now a rapper. Stock market wrap. PCLN. Higher low established yesterday very clearly, 1806. Resistance is 1854, followed by 1867. So we have our higher low established as anticipated after breaking the lower high and lower low pattern. Now we need to break to a higher high by getting over our top of the bounce, 1867. So higher low established, need to follow through for a higher high. The stock market, SPY, S&P 500, is in multiple inside bar consolidation. Need to see those levels break for the bulls in order for PCLN to get some momentum back into the 1860s. The weekly time frame for PCLN is not confirming its bullish reversal candlestick. Some of the other names that had a very similar setup are, such as Netflix, but we're not seeing that with PCLN, so we do need to be cautious. This is a weak bounce attempt on the weekly time frame at this point, and we are not confirming that bullish reversal candlestick from yesterday. The middle Bollinger Band is still resistance. The exponential moving averages are still resistance. So all signs are pointing to the likelihood that we end this week with an inside bar, and then we'll be looking at that next week for a clear break. NVDA today saw a bit of bullish news overnight where Congress is acting and supporting driverless cars, and there's definitely a correlation between NVDA and Tesla. If you watch them trade day after day, they are definitely linked to some degree, and that would be the common link between them. So NVDA is holding higher lows, and we have a close to a double top. We did break resistance by 9 cents. Not very convincing, still very tight ranges. Support is 164.95, resistance is 167.89, and 168.58. And we'll see if the bulls can see a more convincing follow-through move, because we have a very clear higher low pattern, and we need to head back up towards 171.90 for that higher high. But the bulls have been struggling at 168 over the past 2 days. So again, SPY is very tight, just like NVDA is, and if we see a bull break on SPY, we will very likely see a bull break on NVDA as well. Weekly time frame just fine for the bulls, holding exponential supports. No red flags whatsoever. Bulls definitely in control, not at risk of breaking any of the higher low patterns. So that's it. Bulls strong. Just the daily time frame needs a little kick to head back to our recent high. Tesla, there's that reaction to the bull news overnight with Congress. Higher lows established. Our new one is 341.56. Now the bulls need a higher high by getting over 358.44. That's the level for the bulls to see that higher high in continuation. A little bit of trouble at the middle Bollinger Band daily resistance today. We'll watch that level tomorrow and see if the bulls can close above it. Pretty much a green day tomorrow would close above that level. And again, same thing. If the market breaks bullish, we're looking for these individual names to follow along. Tesla on the weekly time frame holding that middle Bollinger Band for the 7th test in the past 2.5 months. Very strong level, must hold, and the bulls want to see a break of 358.44 to see a move back up towards 370 on the weekly time frame. No red flags for the bulls as long as this middle Bollinger Band maintains as support. Netflix on the daily time frame, nice follow through. We did keep that upper Bollinger Band as support by closing above it. Not many names today saw clear breaks of their highs of yesterday. Netflix was one of them, showing that strength. This candlestick is indecision, and an indecision doji at the top of an uptrend does favor the bears, but keeping in mind what the rest of the market did today, Netflix was still comparatively stronger to those other names. So watching to see if we can get a move over 180.35 tomorrow and end the week above the upper Bollinger Band. If we can't, and if we break 177.10, the low of today, we'll look for normal healthy consolidation and the bulls to establish another higher low. Weekly time frame for Netflix is very clearly confirming its bullish reversal candlestick, something that PCLN has been unable to do. So watching to see if we can close this week anywhere near where we're closing right now, which does favor the bulls going forward. CMG on the daily time frame is seeing a lack of follow-through from that bullish move yesterday. So very tight range here on the daily, pretty much resistance of 321.58, and support is down at 314.16 and then 309.33, the low of the past 2 days. So the bulls are doing their best to continue with a higher low and a higher high. They're not really having an easy go of it at this point. And at this point, we have to see that break. Ideally, to end this week for the bulls, they have to get over 321.58 to see a strong end of the week. Otherwise, there is still potential for this weekly chart to be a bear flag if we cannot get over exponential resistance. As long as this exponential resistance stands, the bears have the upper hand on the weekly time frame and the potential to see continuation down, as this is a clear bear flag pattern. So I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in over the weekend to wrap it all up, and have a great night.